I hope I'm looking down because I'm checking to see if I'm actually on yet. Been working on this for, I think, oh, finally. So it's not like I've been trying for almost 20 minutes to come on live. So I missed my time by a little bit, but I made it. I made it, even though I'm borrowing the time zone right now, but it's been a while since I borrowed the time zone. So rather than focus on the fact that I'm having to borrow a time zone, I'm going to focus on the fact that I haven't borrowed a time zone in more than a month, in a long time. I think since March. That's more than 2 months of not borrowing a time zone. So yay to me. I lost my streak on 2 other apps, but it's okay. I don't know. If you keep streaks, something happens when a streak gets broken. It's almost like a heartbreak, like, what? But I'm getting used to it because it will happen. And so when it happens, you say, okay, I'm still here. It's time to start another streak. It's okay. So I had written reflect on relationships, but I think I'm just going to talk about reflecting. And of course, at the start of the year, many of us, myself included, set goals. And in reflecting, it's a good time to look at what are those goals. Did you set goals? I'm wondering. So I'm just going to go through some things to consider when you set goals, and you can match it up with what you already set if you did set goals. And if you haven't, this may be a good time for you to consider setting goals. Why do we set goals? Because it's good to have a target that we're working towards. And when we have that target, it causes us to take action that we may not otherwise consider taking. For example, the most common goal is to lose weight. I don't know anybody, well, there are a few people. Most people want to lose at least a little bit of weight, whether it's 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 20 pounds, whatever. So I did set a goal to lose some weight at the beginning of the year. And because I set that goal, I worked towards it because it was something I had set. And as a result, I was able to accomplish my goal. I won't go into too much details just right now because my focus is on what goal setting is in general. So the first thing, of course, is to put the goal in writing. Always write it down. You know, there's a verse in the Bible that talks about write the vision, make it plain. I believe it's in Malachi, I think. I'm not going to say I should know. I just can't remember it right now. So I'll bring it back tomorrow or something. But write it down and then make it a stretch. Because that's part of growth, isn't it? Stretching ourselves. If we always done the same thing, the same way, at least for me, it becomes mundane. But if it's something that it's stretching me, it makes me want to achieve it even more. So what is that stretch goal for you? Mine has to do a lot with my speaking skills, my speaking ability. So I did set a stretch goal to make it to DTAC. And I made it to DTAC. Well, DTAC, in case you don't know, is District Toastmasters Annual Conference. And we have it, as the name suggests, every year. Last year, my goal was to make it in any category, just to make it. And I made it in humorous. So this year, I made it in two new categories. Two. I was only going for, I would have been very happy with one, but I made it in two categories. One is international speech, and second is evaluation. That's a stretch for me. That's a stretch. So my evaluation is getting a lot better, getting stronger in terms of the way I give evaluations. And so I'm very excited about that. Of course, international. This is my first time getting to DTAC in these two categories. So that's a stretch. So yes, yay. Excited to have been able to do that. And so clarity, of course, is also a good thing to have for your goal. Make it clear. What is it that you're working on? And make it measurable. I want to spend a little time understanding what is measurable. Measurable, if instead of saying, I'm going to use the weight reference again, because like I said, most people, if not all, want to lose something. So instead of saying, oh, I'm going to lose, I want to lose weight. Measurable means I want to lose 5 pounds. That's where the measure comes in. Or I want to exercise daily. Instead of saying I want to exercise daily, say I want to spend 30 minutes on the treadmill, or I want to walk a mile a day. So something measurable. It has to be measurable. Because if you can't measure it, you can't know whether you're meeting the goal or not. If I just said, oh, I want to lose weight, but how much? If I don't say an amount, how am I going to measure? How am I going to know if I've attained the goal or not? Wow, time goes by quickly. It's already almost 7 minutes I've been speaking. So the other thing is make it attainable. Make it attainable, something you can actually do. For example, I will set goals in an area where I know that it's attainable for me. I'm not going to set a goal to run 100 meters in 5 seconds. First, I don't think anybody has yet. And so it has to be attainable. And last but not least, make it appropriate. Make it appropriate. So let it be in line with who you are. And I think we probably all know what that means by make it appropriate. So, wow, time went by quickly today. And I'm glad I was able to make it. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks for all those who joined. And I'm looking forward to connecting with you one way or the other. But thank you for joining. I changed my set a little bit. I kind of like this setting. Yeah, it's a nice set. Nice background, comfortable. I have my pillow on my back. Yeah, I might move my set here. This is nice.